What are the benefits of having an online business, and why should I transition from my traditional 9-to-5 job with a steady income to starting an online business? This is two questions that get thrown at me constantly, and that is why I am making this video, so that I can firstly answer the questions for you, but also if you are online already and people ask you this question all the time, then you're welcome to use this video as your point of reference. So on my channel, I also share with you the obstacles and insights I've picked up on my own journey, so that you can hopefully cut your journey in half by learning what yes and what not to do in your own business. So if you are serious about your growth, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you get notified every time I post, which is every Tuesday. So in a nutshell, online business gives you the time freedom and the financial freedom that most people are looking for. You're going to ask me how. So let me break this down a little. We have 24 hours in a day, 8 of which we are sleeping, well, hopefully. Let's say we spend 3 hours a day preparing and eating our meals, another 1.5 hours doing some housework, which leaves us with 11.5 hours every day. Now, let's say you're in a 9-to-5 job like most people are. What are you left with at the end of the day? 3.5 measly hours a day. Now, are you in a relationship? Do you have a family? Do you have kids? So how do you break down that 3.5 hours to tend to all of it? I think you get the gist. So how does an online business solve this time restraint issue? That is one answer I will give you. However, before I do that, let's have a look at a bigger question, the one that people don't like to talk about, and that is the financial freedom. So, in a job, the biggest benefit that you get is the steady wage. So you know what you can afford and what you can't afford, right? But let's say something comes up, an extra medical attention that you need money for, or you need a holiday and you need extras. Where do you get it from? Or let's say you're not in a job, but you're in a business owner with a traditional brick and mortar business. Because of the competition, your business has lost the monopoly in your area and you're not doing as well as you used to. You don't have space for extras. What happens now? So in this video, I will answer how an online business can very easily solve these two problems and more. So let's talk about time freedom. This week, Friday, the sun came out, and I love when that happens, especially in the UK when it's not the norm. I started my day at the laptop, but then the sun was calling me. All I could think about was, I'm so glad I am not stuck to an office chair or an office building. I closed my laptop and went out with the kids. Check this out. Not only that, because my business runs on automation, meaning my emails get sent out without me actually pressing the send button, my ads are running and responding to engagement without me sitting at my laptop, I can actually close my computer for a whole month or more if I so wish, and I'll still make money. In fact, I'm going to do just that in the school holidays, which is coming up really shortly. This just means that my job or my business is not controlling me and the way I live my life. It's actually quite the opposite. I actually did a video on what all successful people do every single day. One of them being invest in yourself. So important. But you can only do this if you have the time. Now for the financial freedom. I don't just have 1 mile radius of potential customers. I have a worldwide radius. How many people in the world? I think you get the gist. The online algorithms are built so well for business owners that we can actually target the exact people who are interested in our product and our service all over the world. The vastness is huge and even hard for some of us to grasp because it's so big. Now, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you it's easy, a few clicks of a button and you're there. But what I will tell you is that it's worth it. However, before you consider this for yourself, know this. You've got to be that risk taker. You've got to be that go-getter to actually make this work for you. There's a lot of competition out there, but there's even more scope. You've got to want it enough to actually find your scope. It's all there. So I sincerely hope this video has answered the questions for you. And if you have any other questions you want me to cover, then don't hesitate to put them in the comments below. Otherwise, as always, thumbs ups is always welcome, and comments and shares even more so. So thanks for listening, and looking forward to seeing you next week.